What we gonna do right now is go back, way back.
Shake, give me shake your thing. Hey, come on, hey, come on, hey, more. Shake, come on, shake, come on, give me shake your thing. Hey, hey, more. Big girls like do the round, fat girls like do the round. Woo. Fat girls, let me see you grind. Woo. Fat girls just doing their own thing, right there with the fat thing. Fat girls just shaking them thighs. Fat girls don't make it count.
Excuse me.
Baby.
What's up? I thought you was gonna start hanging out with the big girls again. What is all this trash?
Bitch like fat girl, hit the ground, hit it up, and you hear that sound. Fat girl just looking so sweet. Fat girl don't make it easy. Fat girl just shake it, don't break. Big girl, let me see you do a spin. Let go, let me see you touch the ground. Shake it up, back down. Drop me in the house, right it out, right out. Work it, work it, work it, work it, big girl, 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 big girls like you around. Fat girl keep going, don't quit. Fat girl just move the damn hip. Fat girl get down, don't stop. Fat girl wanna see the pop. Shake it, fat girl, shake it fast. Fat girl, nigga wanna see that. Fat girl bounce like a pro. Fat girl don't know what you know. Fat girl shake till you rip through what? On the web wet, hard part two. Lips and eyes, y'all know the game. Fat girl don't have no shame. Shake that ass, bounce to the beat. Fat girl shake it, jiggle like me. St. Louis, back to the top. Fat girl like to do the ride. Work it, work it, work it, big girl, 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 big girls like do the dance. Hey, 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 more hey. Let me hear you say, hey, 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 more hey. Big girls like do the dance. Shake, work, work, shake, work, shake, work, shake, work, shake, shake, work, shake, shake, work, shake, work, shake, work, shake. To the ground, to the ground, to the ground, to the ground.
Now sick of this. Now I want to show y'all a real show with the big girls.
Oh, fat girl, part 3. Can't hang with 100% beat. Fat girl, know that happen. Don't quit. Fat girl, run like you own it. Put your hands on your hips and grip it. Nothing new, I'm loose like it off the net. Fat girl, bring through the top of the climb. If not, I'ma pull the business down. Fat girl, bounce hot, stop tripping. If you do, get chicken and hot bitch. With a lot right, come to the night speed. I really shit get the day in the way I cheat. Bounce fat girl, show the boy a shot. Let me see if the fat or not. Don't put fat girl, y'all like the damn let you out. Let me see y'all do the rap.
I'm serious. Where you are? Not Elvira. Oh, not Britney Spears. Hey, how you doing?
Big girl, 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 big girl.
Oh, but ain't the little leprechaun. Girl, your wings are so up. You look a mess. All about the big girls. What about the big girls?
Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, you done suck all the fat off your ass.
Hey, big girls, what's up for the big girls? Shouts out to all my big girls in the building. I like the big girls. Everybody be talking so much trash to me because I be sitting on there talking about everybody go to talking like Luke don't like the big girls. Luke don't like the big girls, all this and everything. But I love the big girls. I'm just not dating no big girls. I mean, you know, everybody got their preference. Everybody got what they like. Unfortunately, you know, I like slim girls. I like 5'11", 5'10", to 5'9", to 150. 5'2" just won't do. You know, I don't like the BBLs. I don't like all the big booty. I don't like. I that's just not me. So why people want to be all upset with me? Because it ain't like I'm going to get a snow bunny. Y'all will be mad with me if I go get a snow bunny, wouldn't y'all? Y'all will be real mad with me if I go get a snow bunny. If I go get a white girl, then y'all will be all in y'all feelings. I get all the smoke. Look at it. He going over there with the white girls. But that is something I don't understand. That's something I don't understand. I really don't understand it. I really don't understand why black women go get so upset. And put it in the chat, please. Why black women get upset because black men date white women. Why y'all get so upset? I want to hear this. I really do want to hear this. Why y'all get upset? Why y'all get all y'all feelings when y'all gonna see the draft in March? The guys gonna be sitting there in the draft, and it's gonna be a whole bunch of black people around. They're gonna have a little white girl there and a little white agent in the back, and all y'all gonna get on there and make all kind of jokes, make all kind of memes. Why y'all got mad at Jonathan Major when he had the white girl, and y'all got mad at OJ when he had the white girl? Y'all get mad when y'all call them snow bunnies. You got Karen. Why do y'all do that? Now, keep in mind, I have never dated a white girl because I don't knock it. I don't knock what people do, but black girls is like light, bright, damn near white, caramel, pecan tan, chocolate. Oh, you got all those flavors. I mean, what you got? A blonde and a brunette, and I'm not trying to be racist, but they kind of look the same, right? Just the hair color. They give you the same drama. Y'all see the little white girl on there rapping? She rapping about everything that Sexy Red is rapping about. So you gonna get the same drama? Shouts out to Deal Moore, all of my friends from TikTok. They over here. They came over there and joined the crowd. Hey, listen, we're gonna have a very good show. Welcome to the Uncle Luke Show, people. I'm so happy that you guys here. We talk sports, politics, and entertainment. I was not on here when we just went through a whole weekend. I was doing so much over the weekend, it wasn't funny. I was enjoying myself. I went to New York, did a show in New York this weekend. Last weekend, I told y'all about my show in Miami. I did Jazz in the Guards, and then the same night I went to South Carolina and did that show. So this ain't really even the show time of season for me. It's not really even that. That normally happens in May when I really go out on the road, and in the summer and go do a bunch of shows. But I guess it's springtime and they want me to do these festivals. So I come out and do a little something for people and keep it moving. But in New York, I did a big birthday party for a big time influencer. I was a surprise guest. It was a very extraordinary show, I would say. It was unique and different. It was interesting, but it was a good party. I enjoyed myself like I'm always going to do. And folks enjoyed themselves. As long as they enjoy themselves, I'm happy about that, because that's the most important thing. Life is too short to be sitting up here bored, not enjoying life, not doing what you need to do, not loving it, your family and your friends and all that. That's what it's all about. But like I said, once again, welcome to the Luke Show. We do sports, politics, entertainment over here on this podcast. Today, I'm just going solo. I'm not going to bring no guests on here because I got so much that I want to say in these 45 minutes that I got to say it in. But I'm going to start off with Elon Musk. Elon Musk, whose stock has crashed. Look at his stock. Look at Tesla. In January and December, sky high. Sky high. What's up, Detroit? December, sky high. Top of the line. Start booming. January, still up there. February, as soon as they got in the White House, started talking about firing all those people and doing all that stupid stuff, start going down. March, look at it. Rock bottom. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. They ain't with this Donald Trump, Elon Musk, firing all these federal workers, the same people who buy these Teslas, taking their jobs, taking veterans' jobs, doing all this craziness. It costs you in the pocket, Elon. It is absolutely costing you in the pocket, boss. So I wasn't surprised that Donald Trump brought him to the White House. Elon Musk did an interview and he seemed like he was about to cry. If I lose $200 billion in one day, if I lose $200 billion in one day, I'll be about to cry too. I'm serious. If I lose $200 billion in one day, I'm tearing up. The man said, Elon, are you okay? Elon said, I'm not okay. I'm not okay, which is understandable. Because what you did, fool, dummy, in my opinion, you jumped out there and you did it off a Twitter space. The man had a Twitter space with Trump, and Trump was praising him for firing all those people in Tesla. He fired a bunch of people at Twitter when he bought Twitter. So Trump was on there praising him like, man. And Elon was like, yeah, I fire him. I get him out of there. Forget about that. He was like, man, maybe I should have you work for me in the government because there's a lot of overspending and a lot of people that need to be fired. And Elon said, I'll do it. And you ran out there, Elon. You took a job, created a department that you did not, that has no oversight. Created an entire department that you didn't even have to go to the Senate and get confirmed, a confirmation hearing like every other department heads have to get confirmed. You jumped out there, Elon Musk. Sorry. Got the microphone way over there. When a person take a couple of days off, then they lose track of things that they're supposed to do. Me and this microphone. They need to make the microphone like a vagina. Because sometimes I'll be looking at this microphone like, if somebody know where I could get a vagina-looking microphone, I'll be more than happy to, use that. Because this kind of throw me off. But again, you can't do the things that you did in South Africa that your daddy did, Elon Musk, and then come over here and then do that over here. You can't do that. You can't go firing all kind of people because you thought it was a cute idea on Twitter X space, and you think people gonna love you. You rigged the election according to Congresswoman Maxine. You rigged the election, you won the election, and you thought it was going to be cute. You thought the American people were going to be happy that you're firing other Americans, and you're a foreigner. You ain't even from here, bro. Trump won the election because he said he was going to deport all these foreigners. So what do? You become a foreigner that's firing people? How? That don't make no sense. That makes no sense in the world. You go... Somebody said it the other day, people who voted for Trump are uneducated. That's not true. It's a whole bunch of smart people did vote for him too because they wanted the tax credits. They wanted the tax breaks. And then there was another segment of people who are just racist. Absolute racist pigs. They voted for him. Then you had the other ones who just wanted to be cute with the high life and the fly life and all that, and they just voted for him. And then you had a whole bunch of them that could not stomach a black woman becoming the president of the United States of America. Latinos for Trump, Latinos for Trump, Latinos for Trump, Latinos for Trump, Latinos for Trump. We Trumpy, Trumpy, Trump. Latinos for Trump, Latinos for Trump. And what happened? They fucked around and found out. Fucked around and found out. What ended up happening? Every day, there's some Latino on there complaining that his people are getting deported. But you was out there caping for him. Every day, there's some person from Gaza who stormed Kamala Harris campaigns, stops, talking all this wild shit, ran up in there and did what? What y'all did? Y'all ran up in there talking all that cash money shit to that lady, and now y'all sitting there. The man finna do a development. He down with these other people. They're gonna hijack your whole city and make it South Beach, the Gaza Strip, South Beach. Meanwhile, back to you, Elon. Your stock is out of here. You leveraged on a consistent basis. You borrowed against Tesla. The first electric cars, you borrowed against Tesla. You borrowed money against against Tesla stock to buy Twitter. And the people have spoken. They don't want no parts of your electric car. You can take them and shove them up your ass. Your business is going in the garbage. I could smell today alone. He lost another $18 billion. The people have spoken. You thought it was some fucking country bumpkins out there in rural area America who love Trump, who hate black people and hate everybody in America. You didn't think this through, Elon. You acting like you Trump, a person who got their money from their daddy. Did you think this through? You could have easily called up look at all the sales of your Teslas, and you could have found out what type of people they were. People who buy electric cars are smart people. They're not dummies. Most people who vote for Trump is a dummy. They're not dummies. They're not like brainwashed. So all those people who bought those cars and all those people who thought about buying an electric car are people, highly sophisticated people. They like to be up on everything. You let these people, you crash your own fucking business, bro. Because you want to parade around the White House with this fucking dude here. This dude ruined your business. So then what ends up happening, you do what? You want to have a used car sales on the White House lawn? And you thought people were going to buy this shit? You thought you was going to wake up on Monday morning and the stock was going to go way up the air because y'all did a used car lot sales pitch on the White House lawn. And you had this man sit up there and say, I'm going to buy me one. Hey, welcome to Uncle Bob's used car lot. And we have Elon. Hi, Elon. You're the manufacturer of this used car. This shit is used down there. And we have Orange Head. Hey, Orange Head. Hi, Orange Head. Elon, sell Orange Head the car. Hey, I'm Orange Head. I'm Orange Head. I want to buy the car and I'm going to buy one. So I want all of you all to buy one because I am about to lose Elon. Elon is about to quit on me. And I need Elon to take some of this heat. I need Elon to take some of this heat. So can y'all please buy these damn cars? Orange Head can't even sell them damn gold boots he got. Orange Head can't even sell his crypto stuff he got. Orange Head is in the White House to sell you something. He's there to sell you shit. It's the man first day in there. Oh, buy my goddamn crypto coin. He's buy my shoes. And now y'all trying to sell cars. But at the same time, moving on from that, Department of Education fired 1,315 employees. They laid them off. That's hardcore shit. They're laying off Americans, booting out veterans. They're just killing people. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. I mean, listen, do any American have a problem with Americans paying taxes and Americans working? Do you really have a problem with that? Who in the fuck got a problem with that? This man ran an election saying he was going to get rid of immigrants. Fine. If that's what you want to do, fine. He said immigrants who committed crimes and all that, I'm going to get rid of those people. But y'all fucked around and found out. Kamala Harris told y'all about the 2025 plan that he had, and it had this in there. Department of Education, I'm going to gut it. So if you're in a blighted area, neighborhood, blighted mean school that's in a disadvantaged area, poor area in America. If you have a school in one of those areas, they're going to be seriously affected because you probably have anywhere from 30 to 40% of the teachers getting federal funding because they're in what is it, H1N1? What was I forget the name of it? Schools. They have it affects aftercare. It affects lunch. It affects free lunch. That's what you voted for. Then you had some of these idiot black people call themselves FBAs online on Twitter saying, don't vote for Kamala. She's not black enough. She's not a foundational black American. She's not this and she's not that. She don't know how to cook collard greens and all this. And then they sit on there and talk all that stupid stuff and say, oh, don't vote for her. Don't vote for him. And then now all of them crying. Because what did Trump say the other day? What did Trump say the other day when it came to them? What he said? I'm not going to give you all any, and you're not going to get any reparations, because that was the first thing that they were saying. The first thing they said was, oh, Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party is not going to give us any reparation, so we're not going to vote for the Democratic Party. It's not voting for a Democratic Party. It's not voting for an individual. It's voting for a platform. If one guy has a 2025 platform where he's going to kill the whole Department of Education, and the Department of Education, when he kills that, that's going to affect schools in poor areas. Teachers are going to lose their job. Aftercare programs are going to lose their job. And what ends up happening? Are you serious? Not only do people lose their job, but kids get affected. All the disadvantaged kids. That's what you voted for. Now you fucked around and found out. All these Venezuelans and every kind of Hispanics for Trump. Now y'all done fucked around and found out. I can't make this shit up. You did it to yourself. Black people sitting up there talking about Democratic Party ain't never did nothing. The Democratic Party protected you, idiots. How could you say they didn't do nothing for you? That makes no sense. Have they did enough? No. Is there more to do? Yes. There's a lot more to do. There's tons of shit to do to get done. But again, my people, it makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense that you would sit up there and do that to yourself. Why would you do that to yourself? Why? It makes no sense. And people did that. People sat up there and screwed themselves in this last election. Now they done fucked around and found out. That's what you did. Read it for yourself. Reparations fight hits Congress as the GOP looks to defund new DC task force. There was a DC task force made up of Democrats. Mind you, 50%, 40% of Democrats are immigrants. And these people be sitting on there talking about delineation. Luke, you're not black. You can't speak. I'm like, Congress passes the laws for reparation. If you're going to get it, dummies, you have to be able to deal with all black people. All of us are black. And they went and they told people don't vote. A large part of them black people who didn't vote, they hoodwinked, bamboos, and bullshitted them people because half of them dudes was getting paid for by Trump. You see them idiots who was up in there for Black History Month when a man get rid of Black History Month, they were dancing and cheesing and parading around the White House, acting all stupid and all that. They were the one who, they were the psyops online working for Trump saying, you putting all this misinformation out there. If you're not going to vote for Trump, don't vote at all. That's a vote for Trump when you didn't vote. Look what he just said. How y'all feel now? Where their leader? Their leader, Tariq Nasheed. He's on there bitching now. Oh, Mr. Tariq. He on there acting like a little bitch right now. He tweeting about the Republicans are not going to support our reparation, idiot. And that's y'all follow this stupid fool, in my opinion. That's what y'all follow. Y'all follow the dude that said the Democrats wasn't going to give you reparation. When Democrats has a task force, always had a task force to give you reparations, to fight. There's a process. This thing don't happen overnight. And then you want to curse every person who's not a descendant of slaves. But I say this to everybody. I respect the hell. I know Black history back and forth. I respect the hell out of people who put their body on the line, slaves who went through what they went through, the family, the descendants of slaves, those families. But I do, goddamn it, know that there was some house niggas. And them ones that's on that X, talking all that bullshit, sucking up to Trump. Y'all were descendants of house nigga slaves. Y'all weren't no descendants of no real slave, because the real slaves who out there who got beat and women got murdered and babies got killed and took them whips while the house niggas sit up in the house doing what? Acting like Django Unchained. Oh, yeah, master. Yeah, master. Get him, master. Those are the ones who on X. Those are the ones who follow Tariq Nasheed and all that. And look where they got you. Fucked around and found out. You screamed and hollered about the Democratic Party wasn't going to give you no reparations. And look what happened. Kamala Harris told you. We have a task force. It starts with a task force. Then you got, when you do a task force of anything, you have to then, okay, how are we going to do this? How we are going to repair? And it starts, so you bounce ideas around because you know you got a whole Congress. You're going to have to get X amount of, you're going to have to get some bipartisan support. And you're going to have to get some support from within your own body and base. Because there are a lot of Democrats that are racist too. They don't want to see nobody get repaired for the injustices that was done to black people. But look what happened. Fucked around and found out. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna stay there. Sports. Sports is a motherfucker for me. You got the $10 million quarterback for the University of Miami. His girlfriend leaves him over the weekend. All the University of Miami fan base loses their mind. Carson Beck girlfriend leaves. Now they feel like the season is over. Everybody, a 23-year-old losing a girlfriend. We all were 23 at some point in our life, and we lost a girlfriend. Some of y'all 33 and 63 losing a girlfriend. You're losing a wife. You move on. You get your shit together and you move on. And that's how it works. You get it together and move on. You got all these people screaming and hollering about Bronny. Bronny goes out there and jack up some threes. Really? Really? Why you keep harping on Bronny? Why you keep harping on LeBron? We got OKC and all these other teams playing some good basketball. Then y'all see what they did to South Carolina. You just know. My girl over there, she's too black. She too black and too motherfucking strong. You know they were going to stick one in her. She is too much of a sister over there. And anyway, them rednecks was going to go up in that back room. They were going to stick it to her. So I didn't want my sister over there. Ladies basketball coach for South Carolina to feel no kind of way because you know that they were going to do it. You knew exactly what they were going to do, something in some shape, form, or fashion. And then they turned around the same, I might have been in a different committee, then turned around, committee did what? And the men. North Carolina, I don't think they beat nobody. And they got in just because they're North Carolina. Make this shit make sense. You know, sports, I'm going to just keep it a buck. All this sports is controlled by the bookies. Ain't nobody going to say this but me. All these betting apps control sports. It makes sense to put North Carolina in the tournament because there are going to be a large amount of people that's going to vote, that's going to put money on North Carolina. It's a great book. The bookies run it. To not have South Carolina be a number one overall seed, that puts them in a situation where at some point they may have to travel somewhere and not host something. That brings in the book. All of this, when they allow all this betting, openly betting on sports to happen, you know these type of things was going to happen. They were going to fix up teams to be in the tournament. They were going to put other teams in the tournament in situations where they're going to be in an uncomfortable situation to then bring more bets in that situation. They know what they was doing. When y'all let that happen, that's what it is. It's a whole fucking scam. Now, what's going to happen, and they're not ready for this, when these players, and probably already doing it, when these players start putting their fucking money on the bet and parlaying and all that, you can't do nothing to a college player. What you getting ready to do, suspend them? You're going to go to the league. What you going to do, fine them? You can't fine them. What are you going to do? What happens when they say, okay, well, y'all want to play these type of games here? We're going to do some point shaving. They already got one dude from the Heat said he was doing some point shaving. Not point shaving. I take that back. Investigation about gambling. So what happens when that happens? What happens when the team who in their feelings about their number one ranking overall decide they look at the bookie book and say, okay, we're gonna fuck this book up. All right, hey, look here, hold the ball. If we get 2 more points, that's the spread. No, hold the ball. We're already up. We're supposed to win by 30, but we winning by 20, 28 right now. Hold the ball. Now, fuck y'all money up. What happens when that happens? That's what's going to happen, people. Things like that are going to happen. When you create a toxic environment for sports, then people say, okay, you want to play like this? I'm going to put all my fucking bench warmers in. Let me talk to all my boosters. Hey, y'all good? Y'all want to spread? Okay, good. I'm putting all my bench warmers in. Vegas ain't winning no fucking money off of this shit. All my boosters up there who put money in our program, all my collectives, we beat the spread, so we gonna hold that and y'all gonna get y'all bag. What happens when that shit's going to happening? Then they're gonna be screaming, oh, we need to take out the bookies and take out all this bullshit out of here. Y'all didn't think about that, huh? You didn't think about that when you were doing all your little sexy shit of fixing these games so you could schedule who you want to schedule and put people where they want to be put people in uncomfortable positions so that more people can bet on the game with a possibility of one of the top seeds losing because they are the number one overall when their resume shows it. Our team in the men's, the North Carolina team that shouldn't even be nowhere near a tournament. This shit crazy, man. Life, look, there's no restrictions in life these days. When you're president with all this shit going on, that's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing. So I'm not surprised at nothing. I'm not surprised at nothing. Motherfuckers they don't give a fuck right now. People they don't have no, it's like, fuck it. It's like, fuck it. I'm going to do what I want to do, when I want to do, how I want to do it. I don't give a fuck. Everything is on some fuck it right now. That's what it is. Look at all these podcasters. And I said this on my last podcast. Never in a million years that you would have this many black men on podcasts and black women, I ain't going to leave your ass out, that talks about this many black men. Successful black men doing their thing in sports, and they go at him every day. Poor LeBron James. If there was $1,000 for every time his name was mentioned in a negative way on a television network, LeBron this, LeBron that, LeBron James goes to his son's basketball game. His son is playing the state championship basketball game. He takes off. He's injured. He's getting rehab, treatment. These people are critiquing him as he jumps up, celebration for his son. Oh, look like he injured doing that. Well, when you're injured, dummies, you get treatment. And you can move, and like he got surgery. They got something to say about something all the time. While this team is over there getting beat, he was over there with his son. What's wrong with that? The opportunity of seeing your son play in a state championship basketball game. Let me tell you what I did. I and my friends, they all were in New York over the weekend. I went to New York, did a concert, a pop-up special guest show for a big-time influencer. And my friends were in New York. They came by, they saw the show, and they were like, look, let's chill. I spent time with them. I made a sacrifice to spend some time with them. Mind you, I had a 6 a.m. flight leaving out of LaGuardia. And you know LaGuardia is, you don't go that motherfucker 2 hours before, you're going to miss the flight because that is the worst airport in the world of going through TSA. And unfortunately, I don't have that to pre-check. I can't go through there because I was a criminal back in my old days, 40 years ago. So they ain't about to let me go through there, get me no TSA green thing. Even that was backed up. So I went out with them. I did my show, and then by the time I got back to my hotel room, it was I left. We closed up the bar. Nice smoking bar, hookah joint. I don't smoke. I'm up in there just dealing with the vapors and all that and the ash in the air just to hang out with my guys. And, you know, they wanted me to stay over the weekend because there was some other things going on. The Roots were having a concert with Common. My other friend, Jeff, wanted me to be there and all that there. But I'm like LeBron James. We as parents have a responsibility of being there for our kids. My son was having a high school baseball game at 10 o'clock the next morning, Saturday morning. You think for 1 minute I was going to be out there hanging out with my friends and going over there with the Roots and Common and all those folks and just partying my ass off in New York City and not fulfilling my responsibility as a dad to be there at 10 o'clock? I flew my ass there at I got a 6 o'clock flight and got in at 9:30 into MIA and drove my ass over there and got to the baseball field before the shit even kicked off. I was there at 10 o'clock. That's what we do as parents. That's being responsible. Irresponsible parents do what? Don't show up when they're supposed to show up. So here's a guy that's playing all these damn basketball games all year round, and his son is playing basketball in his year, and he's not able to go to the game. He got to hear about the game from the wife on the video. And they're playing in the state championship game, and y'all got a problem with that? Y'all full of shit. You're absolutely full of shit. You're not going to do it yourself. You're going to show your ass up. If you're a real dad, if you're a real parent. And if you don't show up as a dad and you're out there partying or doing something different, then what's going to happen? What is going to happen? You're going to hear it from your wife. But again, people, I'm saying, you think they commended LeBron for that? You think they got on ESPN and say, man, what a great dad LeBron is. More dads should be like that. They should be responsible when they go to the game. No, but they wanted to crucify the guy because he was there and they were criticizing him, talking about his injury. Make it make sense. This world is about tearing down black men. I'm just keeping it in a buck. It's about tearing down black men. Now they find a selected few of black men to tear down other black men. It's sad, but it's true. Go on Instagram. And we do it to each other. We only come together when the white police officer kill an innocent black person. Then we want to march and protest and all that. And most people don't be about their life. They're just trying to march and protest and get something. My daughter over everything, period. If it ain't like that, what are we doing? Our kids are the most important thing. Now they will be here. They will be here. So when we look at these people, we need to do them all like we're doing Tesla. If you ain't got nothing, how about if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. Everybody call it journalists. It's not journalists. I went to the Supreme Court fighting for the Constitution. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press. The FCC should be in violation of the FCC can issue out violations on all these CNNs, MSNBC, Fox, and all of them. ESP, all of them. Because you know what? They're in violation of the Constitution. You don't supposed to have an opinion. You're supposed to deliver the news. The news is the lady in the car allegedly killed her husband, ran him over 5 times. That is delivering the news. Not saying, oh, the lady in the car, you know, she killed her husband and all that there and add your little 2 cents in. That's not protected by the Constitution. They've gotten out of hand with this shit. You sitting on the TV talking about LeBron James, how he ain't this and how he ain't that. That's a show. They need to call it a show and differentiate it from being news, but then they want to say it's news. Then they want to fine the players when they don't want to go to the press conference after. That's not that's technically, if I was a basketball player, you know what I would be doing? I'd be suing. You fine me for not showing up to that shit show press conference? It's not a press conference. Those are not real reporters in there. They're looking for show material. Now bring the press in here. I'm just telling you. I'm keeping it a buck. The press is freedom of the press. You cannot deny. And then these organizations are denying press credentials. They're doing it in the White House. Oh, you can come, you can come, you can come. You got to go, you got to go, you got to go. Oh, no, we're not talking to MSNBC. We're not talking to you. What? That's why I say the world we living in is on some other shit. It's like, fuck it. We're going to do what the fuck we want to do, how we want to do it. Don't give a fuck. But you know who ain't like that? Black people ain't like that. What happens when y'all start getting to the point where y'all say, fuck it? That's when the shit gonna change. All the rules change. Like Dion, they hate Dion. They hate Shador. They hate Travis. They hate his other son. They hate real black men. LeBron James is a real black man. Everybody surrounded around him is black. Agent Black, who is friend. His company, his film company, black. Everything around him they have a problem with that shit. Because they do what the fuck they want to do. Same thing with Prime. They hate Prime. Do you know how many white college coaches hate Prime with a passion? Call him stupid, dumb. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. His shit is bad. And all. Do you know how many his colleagues? Prime don't even associate with these motherfuckers because they hate him. But a known dumbass white coach, they love it. He's okay. They're okay with him. They hating on his son because he's the son of Prime. Oh, he too Shador is too this. He too arrogant. He's too cocky. He's too this. Well, God damn it, ain't Tom Brady cocky? Is Patrick Mahomes not cocky? Was Dan Marino not cocky? Was Kenny Stabler not cocky? I'll give you a better one than this. If you're old enough to know, was Joe Namath not cocky? This motherfucker came into the Orange Bowl with a motherfucking mink coat on. This man came in the motherfucking Orange Bowl with a fucking mink coat on. called him Broadway Joe. Let's keep it a buck. And you got a problem with Shador? Huh? Name me. I want my quarterback cocky. But they're gonna find a way to fuck it up. No different than they did it with Lamar Jackson. They found a way to fuck that up. You ever saw that picture of Lamar Jackson and his mom sitting there, not being drafted? He laying on mom, not being drafted. Well, all those motherfuckers at who got drafted. Kirk Cousins been getting paid. You know, Kirk Cousins got damn near almost $1 billion getting paid because he was cocky coming through the locker room and one day and said some crazy shit like, yeah, fuck that shit. Whoop their ass. They still been getting Kirk Cousins money from then. Oh, we don't want no cocky quarterback. Really? You don't want your quarterback to feel like he the baddest motherfucker in the world. And see, that's the problem with half of these teams in the NFL. Why your team so sorry? Why 29 of the 32 teams are consistently sorry is because they got idiots like that that's running the team. Oh. I don't think nobody gonna pay Saquon Barkley that money, huh? These billionaires, people, a lot of y'all are rich in the mind. Because the motherfucker got lucky and got these billions don't make them the smartest people in the world. That don't make them the smartest people in the world. They got lucky. They got the money from their daddy. Their grandfathered into some situations like owning an NFL team. That don't make them smart. You got sorry-ass teams after sorry-ass teams on a consistent basis, and they hire sorry-ass coaches, and they hire sorry-ass general managers, and they hire sorry-ass presidents. They're just making money off the fact that they're in a city where people are buying that shit. That don't make them smart. You think Elon Musk is smart? You really think he's smart? You think a smart motherfucker will take a job for free, go fire all the people who buying his car, and have his stock plummet where he lose in one day damn near $200 billion? You think that's fucking smart? You think that's smart and he's getting paid nothing? It's not smart. You think these universities who hire these coaches are smart? They're not smart. They hire a dumbass coach after dumb. Look at Arkansas. You think they're smart at Arkansas? Let's keep it a buck. Everybody says SEC. I can name 1,000 SEC schools that are irrelevant. They're not smart. They do ass backwards shit every day. You're smarter than these people because you survive every day. You have to go make ends meet. You have to go and pay your bills and do your shit, pay your car note, live good, go on vacation and do the right thing. All you got to do is just apply yourself and figure out what the fuck you want to do in life and do it. These motherfuckers ain't smart. They ain't smart at all. They just as dumb as a ball of rocks. When you see organizations after organizations crash and burn, and the only reason they're winning is because they have a product that people are just so fixated with that they're connected with. I'm connected with my city, the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to go to the game regardless because I'm a Carolina Panther for life. I'm a Raider. Born a Raider, die a Raider, always gonna be a Raider. Give a fuck if they ain't been to a playoff in 20 years. I'm leaving right now. I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you guys for joining me today. Hey, make sure y'all check me out on all my different social media platforms. X, Uncle Luke Real One. Instagram, Uncle Luke Real One. Facebook. Join my fan page, Uncle Luke. Go over there to TikTok where I'll be hanging out at night with the girls and all that, doing some lives. I'll be hanging out. We be having good card games and shit. That's Uncle Luke Real One as well. You know, I had fun today. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace. I love you all. Have a great week. And
Make the booty go, 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 pop, pop, make the booty go, pop, pop.
I need some bad girls. I'm gonna let y'all hear my new song. I need some bad girls. Come on, baby. Come on, right here. You and you. Come on with that, your fine ass.